What if I told you that the most powerful healing method in the world costs nothing, requires no doctor, no prescription, no appointment, and takes less time than brewing your morning coffee? What if the cure your body has been desperately waiting for has been inside you this entire time, ignored, buried, silenced by a world that taught you to look everywhere except within? You have probably spent years searching for answers outside of yourself, swallowing pills, chasing treatments, scrolling through endless health advice online, hoping that someone somewhere has the magic solution to make you feel whole again. And maybe some of those things helped, a little maybe. They took the edge off. But deep down, you know something is still missing. There is still a heaviness you cannot explain, a tiredness that sleep does not fix, an ache that knows. What if that missing piece is not a pill or a procedure? What if it is a practice, a 5-minute practice, so ancient, so simple, so quietly powerful that monks in remote forests have been using it to heal their bodies for over 2,000 years, without ever stepping foot inside a hospital? I know how that sounds. I know your skeptical mind is already pushing back, already saying that is impossible. 5 minutes cannot change anything. Real healing requires real medicine, and I am not here to argue with modern medicine or tell you to throw away anything your doctor has given you, but I am here to tell you something that science is only now beginning to understand, and that Buddhist monks figured out centuries ago. Your body already knows how to heal itself. It was designed to heal itself. Every cut you have ever gotten has closed on its own. Every cold you have ever caught, your body fought it off. Every broken bone knit itself back together. Your body is a healing machine that never stops working. But here is the problem: most of us have spent so long in a state of stress, anxiety, and mental chaos that we have essentially shut down our body's natural mode for wing. This is what the Buddhist monks understood. They understood that illness does not begin in the body, it begins in the mind. It begins in the breath. It begins in the disconnect between who you are and how you are living. It begins in the tension you carry in your shoulders, in the worry that tightens your chest at 3 in the morning, in the shallow breathing you do all day without even noticing. It begins long before any symptom appears, and it can be reversed long before any medicine is needed. And the tool they use to reverse it is what I am going to share with you today. A sacred 5-minute ritual that has been passed down for generations in the quiet forest monasteries of Southeast Asia, places most people will never visit, places where monks live among the trees, sleep under open skies, and heal their bodies using nothing but breath awareness and intentional stillness. Now, before I walk you through this ritual, I want you to understand something important about why 5 minutes matters, because your mind is probably already telling you that 5 minutes is not enough, that real change requires hours of work, that something this simple cannot possibly make a difference. And that voice in your head, the one that always demands more effort, more time, more struggle, that voice is exactly why you are exhausted in the first place. 5 minutes works precisely because it is short enough that your ego cannot resist it, your mind cannot sabotage it, and your body does not have time to fight it before it has already begun to shift. 5 minutes is like slipping past the guard at the door before he even realizes you are there. And once you are inside, once your body gets even a tiny taste of what real stillness feels like, it starts to remember, it starts to wake up, it starts to do what it was designed to do: heal. The monks who developed this ritual did not live in cities. They did not have access to pharmacies or clinics. They lived deep in the forests of Laos, Cambodia, Myanmar, and northern Thailand, surrounded by nothing but trees and silence and animals and sky. They slept on the ground, they meditated for hours, they owned almost nothing, and yet they were among the healthiest, most peaceful, most vibrant human beings who ever lived. And when younger monks came to them sick or in pain, the elder monks did not hand them a remedy. They did not prescribe a treatment. They simply sat with them, breathed with them, and said, "Do this every morning, and your body will remember what it has forgotten." That is the origin of what I am about to share with you. This was never written in a textbook. It was never marketed or packaged or sold. It was transmitted through presence, through breath, through one human being sitting with another and showing them that healing is not something you chase, it is something you allow. So here is what I want you to do right now, wherever you are, whatever time it is, whatever is going on in your life. I want you to give yourself permission to pause for 5 minutes, not 5 minutes of scrolling. Not 5 minutes of thinking about your problems. Not 5 minutes of planning what you need to do next. 5 minutes of absolute sacred stillness. 5 minutes where you are not trying to fix anything, achieve anything, or become anything, where you with it. Let us begin. First, find a comfortable place to sit. It does not have to be a meditation cushion or a quiet room. It can be your bed, your couch, a chair at your kitchen table. The only thing that matters is that your back is relatively straight, not rigid, not stiff, just gently upright, so that your lungs have room to expand and your energy can move freely through your body. Now place both of your hands on your stomach, not on your chest, on your stomach, right over your belly button. Feel the warmth of your own palms against your body. Feel the rise and fall of your breath beneath your hands. This simple act of placing your hands on your own body is more powerful than you realize, because for most of us, we go entire days without touching ourselves with any kind of tenderness. We push our bodies, we ignore our bodies, until they scream at us with an outright, "Well, tight." Now close your eyes and begin to breathe, but not the way you normally breathe. Not the shallow, unconscious chest breathing that you do all day on autopilot. I want you to breathe with intention. Breathe in slowly through your nose, counting to 4 in your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel your stomach push outward against your hands. Feel your lungs fill completely. Feel the air reaching the deepest parts of your body. Now hold that breath gently for just 2 seconds, not straining. Not forcing, just pausing, just letting the breath sit inside you like a guest who has finally been welcomed home. And now exhale slowly through your mouth, counting to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let the air leave your body like a long, slow wave pulling back from the shore. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine something. Imagine that with every breath leaving your body, a grey mist is also leaving, a mist made of everything that does not belong inside you. The stress of the last week, the tension in your neck, the worry about money, the junk replaying, the fear something is wrong at you. It's set to some fake. Do this breathing 3 more times, in through the nose for 4, hold for 2, out through the mouth for 6 each time. Feeling your body soften each time, feeling the grey mist get lighter and thinner, each time feeling yourself sink a little deeper into the present moment. Now comes the second part of the ritual, and this is where it becomes something truly special. I want you to bring your hands away from your stomach and hold them in front of you at the level of your belly button. Cup them gently, as if someone is about to pour something precious into your palms, like water from a sacred spring. Your thumbs should be lightly touching your fingers, relaxed and slightly curved. Your hands forming a small bowl, a chalice, a vessel for receiving. Keep your eyes closed and feel what is happening in your palms. You might notice a warmth, a tingling, a subtle pulsing that is not your imagination, that is your own energy, your own life. Force the same energy that beats your heart 60 times a minute, without you ever having to think about it. The same energy that digests your food, fights off infections, grows your hair, and heals your wounds. That energy is always flowing through you, but most of the time, you use twitch discipline the fetal be alvet. Now with your hands in this position, say these words silently to yourself, not out loud, just internally, like a whisper from your soul to your body. I am ready to receive the healing I already carry inside me. Sit with those words. Let them echo through you, because they are not just words. They are truth. You are not waiting for healing to arrive from somewhere else. It is already here. It has always been here. You are simply clearing the path so it can reach every part of you that needs it. Now we move into the third part, the part the monks called the golden rain. With your eyes still closed, I want you to imagine a light above you. Not a harsh, blinding light, but a soft, warm, golden glow, like sunlight filtering through the leaves of an ancient forest. Gentle and welcoming, this light begins to descend toward you. Slowly, like the most peaceful rain you have ever seen. Except this rain is not wet. It is warm. It is alive, and it carries with it a healing intelligence that knows exactly where to go. Feel this golden light entering through the very top of your head. The crown, the place where monks say the body meets the spirit. Feel it pouring down slowly like warm honey filling every space inside you. It moves into your forehead, softening the muscles around your eyes, releasing the tension you did not even know you were holding. It flows down into your jaw, where so many of us clench without realizing, letting go of every word you held back, every emotion you swallowed. You kept that in. The light moves into your throat, healing the place where your voice lives, the place where your truth lives. Maybe you have spent years not saying what you really feel. Maybe you have been silencing yourself. To keep the peace, this light touches that wound and says it is safe. Now you are allowed to speak. You are allowed to be heard. It flows into your chest, now into your heart. And here it slows down. Here it lingers, because your heart has carried so much, the grief you never fully processed, the love you gave that was never returned, the loneliness you smiled through. So no one would worry. This golden light wraps around your heart like the warmest embrace you have ever felt. Not fixing anything, not forcing anything, just holding you, just letting you, letting you. The light continues downward into your stomach, where your gut feelings live, where your intuition speaks, where anxiety often makes its home. This light calms everything it touches, like a hand placed gently on a crying child's back, saying, "I am here. You are safe. You can rest now." It flows through your hips, your knees, your ankles, all the way down to the soles of your feet, grounding you, connecting you to the earth, reminding you that you are not floating through life untethered. You are held, you are supported, you are rooted. For a moment, just stay here. Let this golden light fill every cell, every organ, every bone. Let it reach the places that hurt, the places that are tired, the places that have been working so hard to keep you alive without ever receiving a single thank you. Do not need to do anything. You do not need to effort or strain or try. Just receive. Just allow. Just be. And now comes the final part, the part that seals everything you have just done. Place your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your stomach. Feel both at the same time. Feel the rhythm of your heartbeat under one palm, and the gentle rise and fall of your breath under the other. These two rhythms have been with you since the very first moment of your life. They have never stopped. They have never taken a day off. They have carried you through every hard day, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt and fear. And they are still here, right next. And with your hands in this position, say these words to yourself slowly, with meaning, with belief. I am healed. I am light. I am alive. Stay here for 30 more seconds. Do not rush this. Do not check the time. Do not think about what comes next. Just be here in this warmth, in this peace, in this silence. Feel the smile that is forming on your lips, not because something funny happened, but because something real just happened. Something your body recognizes, even if your mind cannot fully explain it. Now gently, slowly open your eyes. Look around the room as if you are seeing it for the first time, because in a way, you are the person who closed their eyes 5 minutes ago is not the same person. Opening them now, something shifted, something softened, something woke up. You might feel a warmth spreading through your body like you just drank something hot. On a cold day, you might feel a stillness in your mind that was not there before, like a lake that was churning with waves and suddenly went perfectly calm. You might feel lighter, as if a weight you did not know you were carrying was quietly lifted off your shoulders while you were not looking. This is not magic. This is not placebo. This is your parasympathetic nervous system activating your body's natural rest and repair mode, switching on your stress hormones, decreasing your immune system, strengthening your cells, receiving the signal that it is finally safe to heal. Modern science calls this the relaxation response. Buddhist monks simply called it returning home. And here is what I want you to understand about what just happened. You did not add anything to your body. You did not take anything. You did not consume any substance or undergo any procedure. You simply stopped. You became still. You breathed with intention, and you gave your body permission to do what it has always known how to do. That is the secret the monks discovered in those silent forests. Healing does not require force. It requires surrender. It does not require complexity. It requires presence. It does not require years of study. It requires 5 minutes of honest stillness. But here is where most people will make a mistake. They will do this once, feel something beautiful, and then never do it again. They will let the busyness of life swallow this moment whole and go right back to living in survival mode, and their body will go right back to fighting instead of healing. So here is my challenge to you: practice this ritual every single day for the next 7 days, same time each day. Preferably in the morning before the world gets loud, before your phone starts demanding things, before your mind starts its endless list of worries and tasks. Set an alarm if you need to wake up 5 minutes earlier if you have to, but show up for yourself every single morning for 7 days. And pay attention, pay close attention to what begins to change. Notice your sleep. Is it deeper, more restful? Notice your digestion. Is it calmer, smoother? Notice your mood. Are you less reactive, less anxious, less heavy? Notice your energy. Are you waking up feeling more alive, more present, more connected to your own body? These shifts will be subtle at first. Grind the first green shoots pushing through the soil. After a long winter, you might not see them right away, but they are happening beneath the surface. And if you stay consistent, if you keep showing up for these 5 minutes every day, something will begin to change, not just in your body, but in the way you relate to your entire life. Because when you heal from the inside, everything on the outside begins to reflect that healing. Your relationships get softer, your decisions get clearer, your stress gets lighter, your capacity for joy gets deeper. This is not just a body practice. This is a life practice. The monks knew this. They did not separate the body from the mind or the mind from the spirit. They understood that when you heal one, you heal all, and that the doorway to all healing begins with the simplest, most overlooked, most underestimated act. A human being can perform a single conscious breath. Your body is not just a machine that carries you from place to place. It is a temple, and every time you sit in stillness, every time you breathe with intention, every time you place your hands on your own heart and say, "I am healed," you are not just performing a ritual. You are making an offering of love to the most important person in your life, yourself. So take this with you. Carry it gently. Treat it as sacred, and remember, it is not the length of the practice that heals, it is the depth of your presence. It is not the complexity of the method that transforms, it is the sincerity of your attention. Your body has been waiting for this moment, waiting for you to stop running and just be here. And now that you know what to do, the only question left is, will you show up for yourself? If this message spoke to your heart, if you felt something shift inside you during those 5 minutes, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Buddhism Focus for more content like this. Share it with someone you love, someone who is tired, someone who is hurting someone who is hurting someone who has forgotten that their body already knows how to heal, because sometimes the greatest gift you can give another person is not advice or solutions, but simply a reminder that peace is possible and it lives close. May your breath be deep, may your heart be light, and may every cell in your body remember what it has always known: you were built to heal, and healing has already begun.